If you kill the pen, the words will come out of the guns. If you can't fix an injustice, at least tell everyone about it. It is better to be poor than to be a cheater. The voice of the majority does not prove justice. My father's wit and my mother's tongue have always helped me. Today's good times are tomorrow's sad thoughts. Be quiet, be safe. Silence never betrays. Laughter is the last step of patience. When the summer is over, people forget about the shade tree. Always be busy with something, because a busy person has no time to be sad. Never believe a man who is only bound to himself and think only about himself. We spend half our lives hoping for the wrong people, and the rest doubting the good people. Make your life so busy that you don't have time to see the faults of others. The pain of freedom is better than the comfort of slavery. The work we do with our pleasure does not cause trouble. Evil is not spread by bad people, but by the silence of good people. An uneducated person is better than an educated person who only reads newspapers. Break the habit of being too easily inspired by someone. When you start complaining to everyone, see if there is any problem within yourself. Men and rivers lose their power if they go against their nature. Ability, skill, and confidence are the things that cannot be defeated. If you don't have all the rights, make full use of the ones you have. Leave the place where your words are not valued and you have to think every time before speaking. Don't pretend you know everyone. Always ask questions. After long captivity, every living thing forgets to fly. Whatever you give will be returned, whether it is honor or deceit. Always keep an eye on your opponents, because what they say makes you mentally stronger. Man grows old not by age, but by worry. This society criticizes you for being a rebel, but does not talk about why you became a rebel. Love is born naturally, while hate is taught. The human mind is immediately attracted to three things: food, attractive people, and danger. If your country cannot provide you food, education, and a dignified life, then love of country becomes doubtful. Live your life not celebrating victories, but overcoming defeats. Behind every smile, there is a sadness that not everyone can see. In most cases of suicide, people don't want to die, they just want their pain to die. A man's first priority should be respect, no matter what the relationship is. How a person describes himself can give you a better idea of his personality. Living nations do not see the religion of great men. Don't tell the truth to someone who doesn't live up to it. Education is very important to eradicate the dark shadow of ignorance. How can a person understand your words who cannot understand your silence? A rebellious ruler fears nothing so much as the awakening of the nation. When all the days become the same for someone, he loses the recognition of good changes. If there is no wave above the water, do not think that there are no crocodiles in the bottom. Showing mercy to oppressors is equal to oppressing the oppressed. When a stupid person asks you for advice, he wants you to give him the advice that is in his mind. Where thought is a slave, there is no need for chains. The most important thing for a person is always what he has achieved through hard work. Imposing law on a certain class within the state gives birth to many rebels. Standing up for an unconscious nation is tantamount to suicide. Never give up, because the mountain streams have never asked anyone where the sea is. Life never forgives weaknesses. A coward always fights with himself, not with his enemies. I have only seen glimpses of true love in graveyards and hospitals. If something bad is said about you, and it is true, correct yourself, and if it is wrong, laugh it off. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes obligatory. When consciousness is sold, it is more dangerous than ignorance. Use your mouth only for eating until you regain consciousness. After understanding everything, you have to become unknown to maintain the relationship. History remembers the humanist, not the religious. A slave who does not rebel does not deserve mercy. A smile is a deception. The truth is always spoken through the eyes. Where there is cowardice, people consider the pen as a weapon. When the tyrant wears the garb of piety, the greatest calamity ensues. A wise man doesn't argue, he just removes two people from his life, those who betray trust and those who show no respect. Life will test you with the same wound until you learn how to stop bleeding.